Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and to all the fans of Eplan, welcome to Every Friday with Eplan. Magic begins to raise the standard. What is today's topic? If you ask me, yes, many times we talk about terminals. Some people are asking that is it possible that terminal accessories can be shown in terminal diagram? Like you have end clamp, bracket, end bracket. So all those things, is it possible? Can we show it in a terminal diagram report? Yeah, that will be interesting. So whether this can be done or not. So what we do, let us explore it. So as I said earlier, many times what happens is starting from the scratch is always difficult. And I'll not say if somebody gives a document, reverse engineering is also easy. But if you compare to start from the scratch, it may not be that difficult to do a reverse engineering on that, right? So as I said earlier also, especially our virtual team, which is nothing but E-Plan engineering standard, has done lot of projects, and especially I am very fond of this documentation part. Okay, so I want to take one of that to see that, okay, in that what is that we can do it. Okay, so on that especially I'm picking that terminal diagram report, and I just want to show there are two things which is very interesting for us to utilize now. So in that one you will be seeing that how do we pick the terminal accessories inside the report. Okay, to do that, what is that required for us to achieve these informations? Okay, so as I said, I'm always repeat again. So everything what happens is, if you want to prepare by yourself, it will take time. But if some sample is readily available, getting through it, making some R&D, uh, take it the way you wanted in your project should not be that difficult. Okay, so let us see that what all the things we should be aware. Yeah, definitely form is required to understand, and placeholder text. When you say form, and if you don't know placeholder text, then there is no point in going into the form. Correct. And yeah, this is a mandatory field for us, data area and placeholder text. And something new we need to know is function definition to graphic. So let us see what this function definition into graphic will make us to get those above results, right? So with that, what we do it is we'll just switch to Eplan. So without delay, we'll just switch to Eplan. So this is Eplan. I just opened a sample project and I've just made a copy of it. So now in this, I am interested to get a terminal diagram report, what I was talking about. So let me just open the terminal navigator. So you know that any page, if something is not opened here, you will not see that insert, edit, view, right? As I said in the earlier videos also, once you double click on the page, as the page opens, automatically all these tabs will be activated, right? Once the tab is activated, we are more interested on this particular one called view. So once you click on this view, if you drill down, you can have whatever navigator you want to open. So how do I know which navigator is open? You can see there is a light gray color in the background. When there is a light gray color in the background means it is already open. Okay, so on the similar lines, now I want to see the terminal strips. So this is the one. So you can see that I have a terminal strips. If I drill down, I have a lot of terminals. So you might be knowing all these terminals. Right now, if you see, there is no accessories or added. Okay, so if I want to add any accessories, I think you can just go to right click and you say edit. Okay, sorry, there was added. Yeah, this is, so here is a add alignable accessories options is available. So once you click this add alignable accessories, it will take you to the part which you want to have it in this fashion. Okay, all these things will come here. You can see that what you required, end plate, or you have partition plate, end clamp, all those things you will be having the way you wanted to show it there. Okay, this is on the accessory front. And one more thing also I want to highlight it as, once you prepare all these terminals, right, and if you want the which type of accessories you want to have it, you also have a software which is a add-on kind of thing. It will be there. You can also try in the future videos. I'll try to come up with that. So there is a clip. So this particular one, what it will do it is it will try to give you the what is a suitable clamp or end plate to be taken for the terminals what you used in the project. Okay, this clip software will definitely help you. So next time I'll try to show you that how to use this clip one for you to in your in that particular projects. Okay, so today we are focusing on the report point of view. So that's where I just want to check that whether I have a clamp, end plate, and all those things. So that is what I'm trying to have in this fashion, right? On the similar lines, you'll have all these terminal diagrams. So whenever you want to see any accessories or used or it is not used, it is in this place. To add it, you have it here. Anytime if you're not happy with that or if you want to have it, so here first you can disconnect the accessories, means these both are connected together. Then you can disconnect and you can delete it if you require. And if you want to add it, you can also add individually. And if you want to do it, this part. Okay, so this is the one which you are seeing. So we have a lot of accessories are all are available in this. So right now I want to just try that with that particular form, which is readily available. The one which I said you that if you in the last video, if you can see it in Eplan engineering standard, I showed you that two projects where you have a lot of reports are available. Correct. So right now I have too many reports. First, what I do it is I don't want all the reports. Now I'll focus only on the terminal diagram. To focus on the terminal diagram, what I do, I'll go to tools, I'll go to generate. So what I do it is I'll go to reports. Now I don't need any other report. So what I do, right click on the pages. You observe it. I am under this reports tab. In that reports tab, I'm getting into the page, and here I'm saying right click and delete. But I'm not doing under templates. If you do it in the templates means next time when you want to generate it, so all those settings and everything will go off, right? For that reason. So I'll say right click, delete the report block. Now as I delete the report block, automatically all those reports whatever were there in the project automatically will get deleted. Now I can focus on the one which I require to get. So now I can go to templates. Now if you see it, yeah, we have created this is sample project, right? That's why we'll create a lot of templates and all those things are available. Here you have it a terminal diagram. You can just observe it. This is a place where you have a terminal diagram. Okay. So let me go there. I just want to use that form. Yeah, I think this setting, filter setting and all those things, all you can explore. I think you might be aware of, or in the future also I'll try to come up with that. So this is a form which I was talking about. So this is a form which is readily available. So when you don't get this form, I also taught you in the earlier videos that how to make a synchronization of the project and how to bring it into your project. Okay. Now you have this particular form there. So I'm just using this particular form and I want to generate this particular form over there. So as I click it, yeah, it is creating all the forms for all wherever A1, A2, A3 for that is required. Now to search that report, I have to go below, right here you will be having it. Or is there a way that can I get that EMA on the top? So that can I know which documentation and all those things? Yeah, definitely in Eplan when you get into Eplan tool, remember that one is you have to get familiar with the navigators. This will be very, very powerful. So where you can get it. And even if you want to play with the documentation, all the navigators, if you understand well, right? So like in the page navigator, if I want to see the documentation first, so you can just go to file settings. Okay. So here you can see that one I went into the right place, right? Okay. If you go to that project, okay, let me put in the red. So project, which project you are doing it, display, tree structure pages. So here I can decide how do I want it. Now if I push this on the top, okay, now what it does, it will make my life a little easy. So what I do, I'll just push on the top. Now the documentation is on the top. Now I'll say click OK. As I click OK, you can see that now I'm interested in terminal diagrams. All the terminal diagrams will come in one go here. So I can see that I'll be getting a terminal diagram in this fashion. So now you can see that, okay, if I have any end clamp, see, automatically it is showing this. Right? I'm getting end clamp. Wow, beautiful. See, this part you are getting it, the end clamp. So, and on the right side, you can see all these earth connections are all coming. But when I go to this XD2, I am seeing that there is something or missing. So I'm getting only end clamp, but the other accessories are not able to see it. Correct, right? And here I can see the clamps and all those coming. So now this is where I was telling. When you get some information, but some informations even if I don't get, or some informations when I put in my project, I'm not getting it. Correct? So that's why it is always important to understand that, open the form, see that what property you're looking for, how to get it. So that makes a huge difference for us. So for that, what I do it is, let me open the form. So I'll go to master data, form, I'll go to open, and I want to keep it terminal diagram. Yeah, terminal diagram, and this is the form. So I don't want to disturb the standard form. So what I do, I'll just make a copy of it. I will just double click on that. So then I will get into that, as I said earlier. So we were interested, especially in this area, we have a lot of things are happening. So that also we will try to see it. Now, for example, as you saw this part. So how I'm getting this earth connection. In some places, if I don't get the earth connection, what could be the reason? So that also we'll try to see. So when I go to, this is a place where I'm getting that earth connection part. So what is the logic they are trying to bring me? So when I double click, you can see that they are taking it as under terminal. It is saying that there is a function definition graphic. Okay, so this is a placeholder text what they have considered. So this is the one which you have to remember. Now you see that assignment, in that they are saying function definition to the graphic. Okay, function definition to the graphic. Let me check in the properties what is the difference it has created, why I am getting that earth graphic there. So now where I am going, from here I am jumping into the form property. So what I do, I'll just go to the form property and I'll try to search something called assignment definition to the graphic. Okay, This is the assignment function definition to the graphic. Now, because there are too many things over there. But right now, the one which we are looking, where we can get that result, what we are looking, that we are trying to have it. Yeah. First, we'll check the P, then we'll go back to accessories also. Okay. Now, if you browse it, now you can see that, okay, that's why I'm getting whichever power connection, when I take it, automatically it tries to show me. So what is doing it is, whenever I click any new, so you have an option that what is that you want to select it. So it will take you to the function definitions. So you can choose what is that you want to have it. Like for example, if for one particular terminal, if it is not coming and what could be the reason there, then you can just run through that and you can select that P, why I'm not getting it, and then you can select it and you can have it. Okay, this is how you will be having it. So here, if you observe it, we have a terminals. In that, when I browse it, yes, it takes to the right place. And next to that, in the symbol name, this is where the difference it is creating. So you can choose which is a graphic which you want to give it. Sometimes if you need a different graphics, or if you want to create for some other ones, yes, all those controls are available here. So they are going with our standard symbol in that graphics. There you're having these informations. So tomorrow, if you say that, okay, I want it round with other, or if I need a different symbol, then you just find out which symbol you have it and what is that you are looking for and which one you want to take it. All these options will be readily available for you. So this is where you can make a difference for them to have it. Now you are getting it, why you are getting that symbols in that particular place, correct? So remember, it was because of this property called assignment function definition to graphic. So now we are clear that why I am getting this function definition to graphic. Good. So now let us see that what about the terminals part. Correct, right? So when I click on any of these terminals, or when I click on this, now I am getting this end clamp, but I am not able to get it this informations. Why I am not getting these informations, but whereas I am getting these two informations. So let us see where exactly that information. See, you can see there are a lot many things are available. So sometimes that's why I said made a copy of it. So whichever you feel is of not that great help, so that I can just pull it. So but that's why I'm saying you don't disturb the standard ones, but the one which is already available, okay, that part we will be just moving it. Or the other ways, if I want to tell you, the best way to move it is when you select these informations. So we also have an option. So what I have to do it is, so don't select everything together. So, oh sorry, this is the one which I want to tell you. Yeah, I want only this portion to be selected there. So after that, what I do, I can just press V, and you can say that how much percentage you want to move. I'll say V minus 50. Oh sorry, I'll say that minus 15. Yes, see, automatically it will come down what is I required. So here I can just run a check. Okay, this is the value graphic. Okay, you can see there are few things are coming up with this called pin designation is not required for us. So this, if I don't require, yes, this part, yes, these all things are talking about property value graphic. Okay. So you have to see what is this value graphic. So once you get to know what is this value graphic, that is where it becomes easy for you to understand. So all these things are talking about the value graphic. So now I want to know which is a value graphic ideally for my terminal, what they have taken inside. Okay. And you also have symbol for reports and all those things are available. So let us see that. Let us just go to that report and see that what is that value graphic we are talking about. So when you scroll through, we have a lot of value graphics are available here, correct? So if I go down, so let me just minimize this just to explain you quickly. So if I go down here, so you have 7 value graphics are available. So how do I know which one talks about my end clamp or my terminal accessories? So when I want to have it, the beauty is there will be some values will be showing up, correct, right? So when I run through that, you can see that, okay, here it is talking about only symbols, here it is talking about, when you see this fifth one, you just observe it, whereas in fifth one, when I observe it, it is giving something like end vehicle, and after that you have it here, the end angle, okay. Maybe this could be the related one which can talk about the accessories part. So let me just browse and see what exactly it gives me there. So when I browse it, okay, you can see that, okay, it is talking about related to terminal end cover. You see, it is talking about the end cover. Beautiful. So this is where I'm saying. So once you go to these particular places, we'll get to know that what is exactly we're looking. So one is it shows like maybe in the German, the other one which is telling this as in the English. Correct, right? Now comes the point. So I'm getting, because of this, I was able to get the clamp. What about the plate? What about the other parts? How to get it? Correct, right? That's another interesting part to have it. So from where this value is coming up. So that's another challenge for us, right? So when I go, it tells you that it is a part of your function definition. Which function definition? It is related to your terminal function definition, it is trying to say. So from there, it is picking those values. Okay. So now how do I get that information so that I can feed in my form? So let us, not a problem. So what we do, we will go and check how to get that. Okay. So in meantime, if you want, I'll just do undo so that whatever I did, everything will go off. Or if I disturbed it, copy again, take the other one. Okay, that you don't worry. So now I just made it undo. Now I'll just go back to this terminal. I will say that to go to edit. Do you see anything called function definition here? No, I don't have any function definition. So how to bring it that? Here is the scheme. Scheme will help us in getting those informations. So how to get there? So you can also create a new scheme if you feel that, okay, I am testing for this. So I'll just put here, yes, a step. So I'll just want to add one new thing called function definition. So I'll just put this def. Now I'm getting this function definition. Okay. So what I do, I'll try to move near the preview. I can check what is that exactly is there. So this one I picked it. So this is where I'm saying this is the one which will help us to get the name there. Without name, I'll be not able to add the graphic what I'm looking for. So then I'll say select. Okay, once I click on this function definition, now you see that automatically I'm getting a name. Why that clamp was coming, but what the other things on why it is not was coming because of this. You can see that it is because of these informations. You can see this is where you will be getting a end angle. Wow, this is the one which you can see it. You are getting a end angle. Now, if I put a terminator, is it possible that can I get that image over there? Let us try that and see that can we add that into that form, and we will see that can we get it. So what I do it is I'll make a copy of this terminator so that I'll get an idea there where to enter that informations. Again, I'm going back to the form. Again, I'm going back to the value graphic 5. Now I'll say add new. So here I'll say I'm choosing the function definition. Oh, I would have, yes, def. Okay, and then I'll say paste terminator. Very good. Now I want to add the graphics. So this is where I said, so when you go to the graphics, okay, maybe the easiest way is just copy the top one. Oh, maybe, sorry, this one, I can just have it. I can go to the graphics. So you have these terminals, graphics are all being shown. So now, for example, yeah, I want to change it. I don't want to keep it the same. So I'll go to the graphics there. It says the terminals. In the terminal, I have a different graphics available. Oh, yeah. So maybe this or this or this, something else. I'll try to take it. So what is the name? It says xconvert one. Ah, okay. This is the one. So what I do, I'll try to take this just to show you. So we can take whichever we required. So I'm just taking one is for terminator. So I'll say that yes, I need this. This is of a variant B. I'm getting this part. So as I add it, you can see, okay, terminator is added here. Okay. Similarly, we will just check that report. We will place it and see, and we will add one more, and we will see that is it possible to get those information also. Where I have to go? Again, I'll just go back to tools. I'll go back to generator. So here, if you can remember, I modified the form. So I'll just go to the copy and I will click on this generate. So this is another button which it does is here also I can right click and say generate report. Okay, that also will do it, and this button selecting and doing it is what it will be helping to do us. So once you see it, now you see that automatically I'm able to get it there. Correct, right? So one report, yes, few things I'm getting it here. Correct, this is coming automatically. Earth is coming beautifully. If somebody asks tomorrow neutral can come, yeah, you understood how to get there, right? That information we can have it there. So this is the one which you will be getting it. Now if you see in the other places, yeah, in few places, if you're not getting few things, what could be the reason? Now you got an idea there. Where is the problem? So what you can do? I can just go to the form over there, right? So I can just double click on this. Now I'm talking on the XD2. So I can just run there. I can go to edit. I can find out, okay, partition was not there. Copy the partition there, okay? And then I can go to the form property there, right click. And then I was able to find out that it is related to this graphic. I can add, and then I will say that I need a function definition. Sorry, def, right? Yeah, def. So I'll pull that function definition and I'll paste it here. And now I will try to select this form. For example, I need a plate. Okay, you can have different ones. Yeah, maybe this is the one or something else, just to show you the difference. But we can have different things can be selected over there. Okay, so I'm just selecting this particular part just to show you quickly. But you have many other things are also available. Yeah, terminals can be shown. These lot many things are available, can be shown in with respect to terminals. The way you wanted to show, all those things are available. See, here there is an end bracket also. The way you want to show it, you will be having an option. So as you select, those are all related to that, we can have it. So sorry, I should have taken that as a cover, but because of the end bracket, I'm just showing you that. But it all depends on the graphic, what you want to have it in your side. Okay. So and after that, when I say click OK, now I can close the form. Yeah. So then what I do it is I'll select it because it asks for synchronization. So if I done it, it will be able to do it. Or what I do, I'll just try to click and say update. Will it able to do it? The one, okay, because there is a lot of model views. I would have updated in the form. It would have been much faster for me to get it. Instead of updating everything, what I was looking for. That's why the template is very important for you. So there we can go to filter, we can change the form, we can check what is required. All those things will be handy for us. What is that we are looking for? Now we can see it. Automatically the kind of image what you're looking, all those things are coming, automatically parts are coming and everything. You just imagine if you want to create this form by yourself, many times what happens, to start with we will be not interested. Every time we say we don't have time and all those things. The best part is our virtual team is already given us the form. All that we required is to our project, what all the other things we required, we have to just make some reverse engineering, okay, or do some R&D there and get the result what you are looking for. Now all that is, if you don't need so many details are required, I need only this. Now you also know how to get that. Correct, right? They took a simple one called function definition to graphic. With help of that, we were able to get it. If you put a right name over there, then automatically all these reports and everything can be extracted easily there. Okay, that is what I was trying to say. When you run into the Eplan engineering standard, it is a gold mine of data. And always I want to repeat on that line is because whenever you want to start from the scratch, it's not easy. But something is, you're getting it, just spend some time, go inside, watch what will be useful for my project and start utilizing them. So when you give such graphics, even for the production guy, they know that, okay, first I have to put a clamp, after that I have to put all the terminals, end plate and all those things. If you can get in this kind of reports, it will also give you a lot of information there. You also have source directory and source target, everything will be also covered on those lines. Okay, I'll not say for everyone you want it, but I would say that this is something which is very useful for you. Okay, and one more thing I also want to highlight is not only they've done terminal diagram, see they are trying to capture you the cable, they are also trying to capture your bomb. In a single form you are getting so many informations are there. But today we just focused on two things. One is how did we get this earth one and how we get this accessories part. Hope that part is clear for you. Okay, so just I'm repeating again. So if you go to that the terminal navigator, if you click edit, if you add a suitable accessories and if some accessories are not coming, all that you have to do it is just go there, add function definition, automatically it will give you the name. Depending on the language what you selected, it will give you a right name. That one you copy it and place it into your report so that you can extract the result what you are looking for. Okay, and you also how to add accessories, how to play with that, clip one, all those things in future videos I'll try to show you. This is what I was saying, clip X one, so that also is possible to get it. That's a Phoenix one. Yeah. So this one I'll show in the future, but in this video I think hope you understood how to add these things, how you will be getting all these graphics and everything in this possible. Okay, so I will see you in the Jan. Yeah, I'll be just giving a break for next 3 weeks, but I'll be back in Jan first week. Definitely I will create many more videos as I go further, so that next 3 weeks I'll be not posting it, but definitely in Jan first week you will be seeing a video from my side. Okay, before I could say goodbye, just I want to quickly say that please like to load more contents, please comment to get a quality output, please share to reach the maximum users. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget, my name is Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Jai Hind. Have a nice day.